Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Today we're playing Orcust PK, playing against the one of the best decks in the game, Floowandereeze. Yeah, you know it. And we're just gonna speed up through the combo and wait for him to finish. Actually, in this game, I was actually able to find out that M-Pen is not hard once per turn, right? What is that? What is that all about? Not even what? Just summon him and activate his effect twice. I did not know that. But anyways, right now we have Scrap Recycler, which is a 1-card starter. Send one machine monster from the deck to the graveyard, and most of our main combo pieces are machine monsters. And good thing that we have is Droplet. Droplet will save us in a bit. Yeah, our opponent has a pretty scary board with the map and the trap. And right now we're going to start off with Rhoda to bait out any Ash that he might have, and he does have it. And we have cross out, but we're going to save that cross out because we're not really dependent on that Rhoda. We mostly needed it to bait out a negate, and we could save the cross out for anything else. Because Scrap Recycler is pretty much full combo. But usually with Rhoda, you'll add Armageddonite. He's pretty much the same as Scrap Recycler, a 1-card starter, because he sends any dark monsters from the deck to the graveyard. And the monster we're mostly trying to send is Orcust Nightmare. Orcust Nightmare has the effect to send another dark monster from the deck to the graveyard by banishing itself, and we'll usually send the Harp Horror. But I'll let the replay show that real quick. And yes, we were holding on to the Droplet until the very last minute because we want to make sure that we have all the monsters on the field that we want to negate present at the time of the use. And right here I just changed designator for maxi, whatever, just in case. I could have probably declared Nibiru, but either way, either one is a good choice, but I think probably Nibiru would have probably been the better choice. But yeah, we have to send our entire hand because M-Pen will mess up with our link summons, and we can't let Stree banish our Nightmare because we're going to do that ourselves so that we're able to send the Harp Horror. And Harp Horror will be able to banish itself to summon the Girsu from the deck. And Girsu will be able to send the World Wand from the deck to the graveyard. And since we control no monsters, we're able to summon a token on each side of the field. And another play that you could do with this token, because sometimes you don't have a lot of follow-up, and Galatea needs 2 effect monsters, including an Orcust monster. So right here I wouldn't be able to go into her because the token is a non-effect monster. But a link monster you could run for those occasions is Link Karibo. I'm not running him because this situation doesn't come up often, but it is a good option to have. So we'll use World Legacy Wand, summon the Harp Horror from the graveyard, from the banish. And now that we have 3 dark monsters, we can go into our Rusty. It's a good thing that the token is a dark monster, and Rusty really only needs any dark monster, so it could be a token as well, as we just used. And we used his effect to send the Ancient Cloak to the graveyard to set our trap negate. And then we can use Ancient Cloak to add a Silent Boots from the deck to the graveyard, and that will trigger Torn Scales effect to summon itself from the graveyard. And usually when when Tornscale leaves the field, he'll be banished. But since we're using him as Xyz material, he won't. He'll just go straight to the graveyard since he's not leaving the field. And then we'll trigger the break scales effect to summon those two back out. Rank up into the rank 4 Xyz Raiders Knight. Raiders Knight's effect is to pretty much use itself to Xyz summon Arc Rebellion, and Arc Rebellion is pretty much a good OTK, and it's good, and it works with Droplet because he gains the attack of their original attack of all monsters on the field. And even though he's the only monster that's able to attack for the rest of the turn, he's the only one we really need. So he's gonna gain a bunch of attack, and now we have OTK on board. All thanks to PK and Orcust working together. And that right there was a pretty good combo to be able to break boards, because and it was all thanks to Scrap Recycler at the beginning. He really got all our engine started, and we had enough cards to send for Droplet to negate our opponent's field, and so it really worked out for us in the end, and we were able to OTK. And yeah, that's one pretty good, pretty simple combo. You pretty much Scrap Recycler's full combo as you just seen. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that combo. Hope that helped you guys learn Orcust PK a bit, and maybe you guys can start using it and think about what times you might want to use Droplet. Like, sometimes it's not good to use it right away. You really have to think about when to use it. And as you've seen, I waited to the last minute because Street was going to banish our Nightmare, and that would have ended our whole combo indefinitely. And so that's why that Droplet saved our ass. But yeah, that was a pretty simple OTK. Nothing too difficult to understand. I'm sure that you guys will be able to learn from these combos, and that's pretty much how all the combos go. So yeah, try out Orcust PK. Their synergy is really good. We have also dangers in this deck to help with consistency, and they help with consistency because they're dark monsters, and which we could use to go into Rusty, which is which gets us into our PK engine. And that's pretty much it for that combo. Thanks for watching, guys. Play some PK.